What's up, guys? Welcome back to the DoMoreLife channel, the channel that teaches you about travel, fun, photography, and education. My name is Jeremy Clodfelter. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing so that you can become a part of the DoMoreLife family and you won't miss anything. Also, click that notification bell if you don't want to miss anything. Now, let's get started. What are we talking about today? Should you retire in Thailand at the moment? And if so, why or why not? I'm going to answer these questions for you coming up. Should you retire in Thailand right now? Is 2019 going to be the year for you? 2019 has seen a number of changes over the ways retirees can retire in Thailand. I am not a visa expert. I'm not an immigration attorney. I'm not a lawyer. But what I am here to do is give you just a little bit of insight into three key factors that I think you should take into consideration as you decide whether or not Thailand should be your final destination. And by final destination, of course, I mean your place of retirement. Number one, the Thai Baht is very, very strong right now. It's extremely strong. The US dollar to Thai Baht right now is 30.4 to 1. I've talked to many people, older people that have been here for 30, 40 years, people that have been traveling to and from for 30, 40, 20 years, and they said this is the lowest exchange rate they have ever seen, ever, in the history of coming to this country. This includes all Western countries. The exchange rate is down. The Thai Baht is very, very strong. There are several reasons for this. I'm not going to get into the economics of it. I just want to give you something to think about. If you feel as though you need to know the economic situation behind all of this, feel free to immerse yourself in all of that another time. I just want you to think about these things. Basically what I'm getting at, guys, is your dollar is not going to go as far in Thailand as it used to. There are cheaper countries to retire in. However, you must keep in mind that just because there are cheaper places to retire doesn't necessarily mean that those cheaper places are better. In my personal opinion, Thailand is still my favorite country in Southeast Asia, and the decline in the baht is not significant enough yet for me to think about pulling out of here anytime soon. Now, number two, this is a big one. There are new visa requirements for retirees. I am not going to go specifically into numeric detail about this because I just don't want the comments. I've read through all of the laws, everything. I understand them. So if you have personal questions, you can message me them, leave them in the comment section. We can talk more about them. For the most part, I just want you guys to understand that there will be no more income affidavits. You cannot go to your local embassy, like in my case it would be the US Embassy, and swear that I'm making 65,000 baht a month, or swear that I have 800,000 baht in a Thai bank. You actually have to have that money in the Thai bank, and you actually have to prove that you're making at least 65,000 baht a month. Now that's for a retirement visa. For a marriage visa, you can pretty much cut those numbers in half. You can cut the 800 baht to 400,000 baht, and I think the 65,000 comes down to about 40, I believe. Those are definitely things to consider when you think about retiring over here. If you don't have the money to put in a bank, unless you can find some way around it that nobody else has, I would follow the rules, because the Thai immigration apparatus seems to be very, very serious about this, okay? They did issue not long ago a letter of somewhat being flexible on the amount of time you have to get your money in the bank and prove that it's recurring, or that if you have 800,000 baht you need to put in the bank, they're going to give you a little bit of time to put that in there and let it sit there for the 3-month requirement or 2-month requirement. I'm not sure if it's 2 or 3 months. They've back and forth many times on many different things, but I believe it's 3. Also, and very importantly, you can also do the same thing with your 65,000 baht a month pension, retirement, wherever you're getting your income from. If you're making 65,000 baht a month, they've kind of stated, and you can look this up on integritylegal.com. Benjamin has a video on this where they're talking about laxing that back a little bit, possibly into 2020, to give you guys time to get all your financial records and everything in order. Again, I'm not a lawyer, not an immigration officer. This is what I've heard through websites and what the immigration people have told me myself that I've asked about. Number 3, the hot spots are not that hot. Right now, Pattaya, Phuket, some of the other places that you would normally really enjoy retiring in are not really populated. I can tell you from experience, Pattaya is not hopping. There's not a lot going on there. I will also tell you that I've heard that other spots such as Phuket and a few other nice vacation spots have seen a drop in retirees and tourism as well. Now, depending on how you look at this, this could be a very good thing or it could be a very bad thing. If you like being around people and like meeting new people, then of course you want people to be there. If you want peace and quiet, then this is probably a good time. One of the reasons, in my opinion, people are not there has to do more with the visa law, and more specifically the Thai Baht carrying so much strength right now than it does anything else. So this is not the best time to come if you're a tourist looking to party. If you are looking to retire and want some peace and quiet, you may be able to find it during this time period. So over the course of 2019, I'll keep track of this for you guys and see how the retirement situation plays out. Until then, I have other videos on this channel that talk about retirement and things you need to think about in long-term status in coming to Thailand to either retire or stay. It's in a playlist on this channel. Please go find it, share the videos if you like it, and I will see you on the next one.